Show me your doggy.
Hi, doggy.
Yeah. See, Owen, look at here. This is where we are. This is the boat. Right here on the screen, right here.
You can get out and take a look. Hi.
There's our captain.
Yay, Captain.
I can see the back. Yay! Man, this is gonna be fun. Captain wants to sit up.
Well, Captain can sit right there. That could be right there in that spot, and he could look out the window.
I thought he was gonna be sitting in the front.
No, he can sit right there in that little spot, the perfect spot for Captain to sit.
Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah, or he can sit maybe even on top of the printer over there. But yeah.
But he can't see when he sits down. So I'll just keep him right here so he can really see.
Okay. See, now if you want, you can like get some some pictures and you can put them
Yeah, I've got that one picture there that's laying upside down on the bench, and it's going to go right there.
How'd you get them off?
I peel them off, and then there's double back tape. And I've got stuff. Maybe later on we can put.
Oh, you can really
hang that.
see the sun.
Yeah. So that's clean and ready to go. And I've got the Velcro tape and stuff for them. So it's just a matter of.
I'm just trying to get done.
I just got to.
Captain
okay.
wants up. Captain
Yeah.
wants up.
He wants up, huh? Here. How about you can sit right there and look out the window.
Wait a minute.
How's that?
Oh,
Can I help you steal it?
I mean, perfect right there.
You steal it this way?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like driving a car, but it's a boat.
Yeah. Yeah, so that looked really nice there.
That was beautiful there.
Yeah. So I got it all ready to go. I just need to mount it.
Oh, cool. Gasworks.
Yeah.
Gas? What?
Gasworks Park. That's that park right there.
What's Gasworks Park?
It's just that park, that big lawn. It's called Gasworks Park. See that old machinery there? That's the old Gasworks. There used to be a.
Wait, they make gas?
Yep.
What's all broken down?
Yeah. Just old now.
Do they still use it?
No, it's just a park now. You go play there.
Like you can go play on the Gasworks place? You can play there? Like on the Gasworks thing? Ooh, this is fun. Can I help you steal it? How would I help you?
There's not a lot of steering, just kind of going straight. And we're going to go right down through underneath that bridge. Going to go under the bridges.
Do we need Can
You
you
just
tell
have to
me
look for
which
other.
way to
You have to
turn?
be looking for other boats. There's another boat coming up over on our right side over here. And what's the right side? It's called starboard.
Starboard.
Starboard. And what's this side called?
Port side?
Good job. You remembered. Yes. Port side, starboard side.
Wait, look at that mighty huge boat. That's not even in the bottle.
Yeah.
Starboard,
And port.
port.
And what's that out in front? It's called the bow.
Down.
And the back is called stern.
Stop. This is
Your
fun.
anchor swivel on the end of the chain
Okay.
is there's a screw on each end, one for the chain, one for the anchor. The one on the anchor end isn't driven in all the way, and the safety screw that holds it on the other
Is
end
it missing?
is missing.
Oh, gee.
I just noticed that.
Oh, so that's
So-
something we need to
That
Don't
needs
wanna
to be
lose that
fixed.
anchor.
That needs to be fixed before you put that anchor down.
back out again. No, okay.
And
I'll look
just
at that.
my own personal 2 cents.
Yeah.
If this was my boat,
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely put another 300 or 400 feet of chain down there on it.
Okay.
Put it.
Yeah, because
you know,
somebody said 275 sticks in my mind. I have to check, but I
Yeah.
think that's what they said.
That's-
There's in there. There's
that's like a
270.
bare minimum amount, and you're not going to be able to anchor in anything more than 50 feet of water.
Okay.
You know. If you do get more chain,
Shall I put the new chain on the front and the old chain on the bottom?
Keep the old chain in the bottom, put the new chain on the outside. You get those hammer links. It looks like two C-shaped pieces
Mhm.
with nubs, and you put it through the chain and you take a ball peen hammer and beat the hell out of it. It's a malleable link, but they're as strong as a chain.
Okay, so fisheries would have that?
Yeah, you can get that just about anywhere.
About anywhere?
If this was my boat personally, I would take that anchor off and keep it for a spare.
Okay.
And get a Bruce anchor. Doesn't have to be stainless steel. It's just going to get you're paying more money for the shiny chromey look. I don't know how important that is to you, but I would get a Bruce anchor, probably 75. That's only a 45-pound anchor. I'd get something a little bigger.
Okay.
A Bruce will hold in more bottoms a lot better than a CQR will, guaranteed. And I could say this truthfully and honestly without being blowing my own horn. I am an absolute expert at anchoring.
That you are. You sound
In the 8 years that I ran,
Allison, if
Do
it's
you
wet
have
up there,
squeegees?
but get a towel
Okay.
and dry it off with a rag.
so I click this on the look ahead one here. So now
Oh.
we're down here, and you've got
Okay.
a view of
Oh, I like that better, yeah.
where we're headed.
Yeah. There you go.
Is that the
Okay, now when we get to the locks, we don't need to call ahead or anything, right?
Nope.
We just get in line
They do
and they'll
not
let
want
us-
you calling them on the radio if you're in a pleasure craft.
They do not.
No, they get all upset and mad.
They leave them alone.
And commercial boats will get priority over pleasure boats going through the locks as they're working and you're not.
Mhm.
And I've got around with those guys on that issue too. I've been on deliveries where I was working.
You were working,
And
yeah.
I sat out one time 4 hours on the other side
Trying to get in. Huh?
trying to get through. And finally I got on the phone. I said, "Hey, look, guys, this may be a pleasure boat, but it's not a pleasure boat. It just came off a ship. I'm working. You better let me in the locks or I'm calling somebody." I said, "Don't mess with me. I've been out here for 4 hours. I had something happen last year going out.
Hmm.
I sat there for 2 hours and finally one of these Argosy boats coming through, and there was nobody on it.
Good, I like Des Moines area, the marina there. You know,
I'm going into
kind of
the
quiet.
bar with
It's,
the
it's
auntie
convenient
grandma.
to get in and out of, you know. Where are you going? Okay, you gonna go up front?
Yeah.
Okay. Go through the aisle and sit with her. Where's this guy going? Across my bow, or is he going?
He's
He's swinging around. Okay.
he's putting traps down.
Do they have traps here? Were you crab, I guess? No, what are you
No,
getting? What are they getting here?
crawdads.
Crawdads.
I wouldn't eat anything out of this water.
Well, this year, well, probably up in Alaska it was still pretty good, but down here it was so warm that some areas now they close the flat.
He can legally come after you and make you pay for the repair.
Okay. So for low wake zone, 6 knots is pretty good for this boat then.
Pretty much. Some places it's even slower. 5 knots. Dead slow on your engines.
Yeah.
And if you're still moving water, you take 1 engine out of gear.
Hey, Grandpa, can I have your steel?
And a little later. Steer more away.
You're gonna go under the big fish. A big, big, big.
You live down in the Tacoma area?
Actually live in Renton
Oh, okay.
area. We're gonna start out Tacoma. We're probably moving around a little bit. We can start at Tacoma right now, and I may move up to Des Moines.
I'm hungry. I'm getting a little hungry.
That's probably a pretty smart idea, you know, having a boat like this, because you can see all of Lake Washington and the ship
All
canal.
the ways I got one.
And then just kind of, I usually try to stay over that way a little more.
Yeah, I can see. Okay, how do I?
So center helm and
Oh, and case it back a little
split
bit.
them.
Okay.
And whatever I do here, I always do it real low speed.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Nothing fast.
So I'm just gonna kind of pivot the boat around
Move over a little bit.
and just stay out, because somebody's going to be coming out.
Okay, so
You
I'm
know,
gonna stay
they've
off.
got that.
Yeah, I see what
That
you're saying.
chamber is not full.
That there's like, yeah, somebody is coming out, so you gotta get
I
them
can't
room to
tell
get
what-
out of here.
I can't tell if somebody's coming in or not, but
Kind of looks like
there's one
something's
boat
out.
back there. There's one boat back there, and it looks like the door's on the other end. He's going to go. You just once he's now start moving a little bit. Just kind of let him know that you're going.
Yeah.
Now bump it ahead again. Just on the starboard engine. Now back on the port and head on the starboard, just to start twisting you a little bit. And I'll stop. Now bump it ahead again on both. And I'll stop. Turn your thrusters on.
Yep, got them on.
Okay.
I thought about that too. They're just to make sure, you know, to have everything available, right?
Yep.
All your tools available to you.
Bump it ahead on the starboard, just starboard only.
Starboard.
Starboard only. So this guy's coming right up your ass end here. And it's first come, first serve. You know, that's the pecking order here.
And we're gonna tie on the starboard, right?
Unless they tell us otherwise. So all we're gonna do is we're just gonna ease
right
forward.
down, stay in the
Wait till that guy is tied up before we even start in.
Okay. Just kind of hold tight here.
Yeah. And back on your port for a second, just to slow your headway down. Wait till you feel it grab and slow you down a little bit. Get back into reverse again on the port. On the port, back. There you go. Now ease up a little more. Just one engine or the other, one at a time. Boom, 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 back and forth. Just, yeah, slow little in gear, out of gear, in gear, out of gear. And that, you just kind of wiggle your way in there. They're going to put him on that side, and they're going to put us on this side. So go ahead and bounce it again forward. Anytime you come in, you want to come in nice and dead slow. Ease up a little more. Just start getting us in there. Port engine ahead. Now both ahead. There you go. Now both neutral. So do you see the guys pointing at you?
Yeah.
You want to acknowledge him by sticking your hand out the window that he knows what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay, so now bump it ahead on the starboard. Back to neutral. Bump it ahead on port. Back to neutral once you feel it kick. And give it just a a second in gear, just to keep yourself moving. Now go ahead again. Ahead again on port. Just back and forth, right on in. Both ahead. That's good. Space off the wall is good. To port ahead, there you go. And then when you get in there, you're going to have to be back on both to stop the boat. And you're going to look out the side to make sure the boat is stopped. About 50 feet overall, and I'm going to say about 60 feet. Port engine ahead.
stay back
Out of the way,
on.
please. Stay out of the way. Go around through the other door if you want.
Yeah, you can't stay off that side, bud.
Back in the port. Neutral.
That.
You want me to go forward a little more?
Just this engine only. Okay, if I signal you back, both in gear just to stop us. short engine ahead. Both neutral.
I would see.
Just a minute, stay.
Stay back
out of the way,
on.
please. Stay out of the way. Go around through the other door if you want.
Yeah, you can't stay off that side, bud.
Back on the porch. Neutral.
That.
You want me to go forward a little more?
Just this engine only. Okay, if I signal you back, both in gear just to stop us. Pretty tight squeeze in here today.
That's really tight.
When are we gonna have lunch? I'm just asking.
Soon.
Anytime you wanna go fix lunch, there's sandwich stuff, there's that stuff back there, you make
When
sandwiches.
are you gonna have lunch, Grandpa?
Go make me a sandwich.
But then you eat it up here.
Yeah, Grandpa's driving.
Yeah, you're a pretty good driver. I'm going up. See this. Gonna. I am gonna see this. Man, that makes your drinks.
Slow down.
I am. This one is mine.
Okay.
Coast Guard boat, your old home port, home?
Buoy tender.
Oh, okay. And what were you on most of the time? Were you a variety of things, or?
I ran surf boats.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's an exciting life.
Yeah.
That's pretty wicked there.
So, you know what we can do now? Yeah. So, what you gotta do? We gotta keep our eyes open. Because now we might be able to see sea lions. Or, you know, you can might be able to see sea lions. Or you can
You've been on it, in and out of here many times.
Not that familiar with it, so take
Water
off
over here is
pretty shallow.
shallow.
So stay in the buoys.
Stay,
Well,
yeah.
keep
stay,
the red to the left.
Don't cross that buoy line until you're past that last one. out
last
there.
buoy. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll continue to follow this person.
Well, you can steer for that next red buoy.
Yeah. Well, I got this guy coming in
That
here.
guy might be going. I don't know. He's probably going to go up into the locks. So yeah, we'll just.
Yeah, he's coming in lost. I'll
Port-
cut
port.
behind him.
Yeah.